so excited. My favorite thing is gonna be Sugi. I'm doing it on the man. Hot mill itself, so I tell the whole no keep cutting out exactly good. I'm hoping longer. No. Maybe it'll even itself out. I'm just trying to make my way to the other side of the lake. Man, sucks. Can't believe it's lagging so bad. Come on, Wi-Fi hotspot. That'll happen. But I get tired. And I never tried. But I take ends up. Yeah, man. It's for all set. It'll see that. Gotta work this line. Glitchy, man. For life, how are you doing? I'm glad you can make it out to the show. Hopefully I can get this going in the right direction here. Come on. Hold true, phone. Hold true. Wish I was getting something, but it's all chopped. Man, Casey, that's what I'm trying, man. I'm trying to figure this out. I know I got a decent amount of people in here fishing for rigs. It's really windy out here. All right, let me see if either disconnect get into some. Yeah, I'm trying, and hopefully I'm really thinking it's going to come together. We're just going to leave it live, see if it can get connected, make a few casts, see if we can. And I hope you all good. Dude, I caught so much last night for putting Henry Ruggs in the slot. Dude, I get it. And I've made Henry Ruggs top off of defenses, and that was his job. But until I see that on a consistent basis, I'm not going to sit there and say that's what we're doing, because it honestly, I haven't seen damn in college. So I don't know, man. I know a lot of you guys kind of disagree with where I put them, but that wide receiver room is going to be a competition, man, like a true competition. So we'll just have to see. Is this thing running a little bit better? Damn, it's still tripping out, isn't it? It seems like it's getting a little bit better. And keep rolling with it. I'd like to just try to get into a bass for you guys and just talk about a little bit of Raider football. It's kind of drifting along. What else we got in here? Don't drop the phone in the water like like DC drops the phone or ball in the end zone. Man, come on now. That was one of my biggest fears. I got to get some mounts for this crap so I can have my phone propped up so I can kind of fish and read all this. But like I said, man, I'm still getting used to it. Still kind of making the effort of getting out and just trying to see what we can do on the open water. It's been pretty tough lately, but hopefully the phone will connect, get a better connection, and we can really start hitting this whole damn lake. I want to hit that whole grass line. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it live, see how it goes, see what happens with it. It's the first time, so it is what it is. We had a ton of rain the past couple days, so the water's a little bit murky. You can see where it gets shallow, so I mean, the shallow spots are still pretty clear. I don't know. Hopefully this thing levels out. What do you guys think, man? You think Ruggs will end up playing in the slot? And if he does, I don't see that taking any time away from Renfroe with how limited we've been using his ass. So I don't know. I'm pretty confused about the whole thing, man. The wide receiver room really has me for a loss, because I don't want to see guys like Ruggs and guys like Renfroe and Edwards end up taking a back seat when they have a shot to go out there and actually do something. So it pisses me off, man. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Bringing in Snead was very confusing for me. Let's see if I can circle back. Right off that little point. This wind is whipping today. Man, it sucks. It's so laggy. Like, truly sucks. Hope you catch something. I appreciate it, man. Vid is going good now. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Then we can start rolling. Hopefully everything I've been saying wasn't chopped out of this video. But we're going to continue to work down. Just see if we can get into some stuff. Enjoy a little bit of nature today. I got the day off work, so I'm happy as hell about that. Just kind of chilling and rolling around. Don't get no better than this, man. If you guys don't like get out and get into nature, and like maybe you don't know how, maybe you just don't want to, I get it, but I have to, man. It's like a true release from all the stress, all the bullshit at work on a daily basis, just to be able to turn it off and now be able to go live with you guys. It's awesome, man. Like, truly awesome. It'd be even better if we could get into a big vlog. I'd be happy as hell. Get my first live bass on YouTube. I'm throwing a watermelon candy trick worm to start off. Figured it was the first time coming out. I just throw some soft plastics, make it easy for myself, not have to worry too much. See if we can get some things off the drops. Try to get at least 1 or 2 in the boat. Trying to catch the Sherman, man. I'm still on the Sherman train. I'd like to bring him in, I'm not gonna lie. We'll just have to see how it plays out. We've been wasting a lot of money on positions that we don't need, as far as like camp body and practice squad guys. Fill your freaking roster, dude. I said it last night. Fill your roster before you start bringing in these dudes that aren't most likely even going to make the team. And if they do, they're going to be a camp body, or they're going to save your money, get a dude like Sherman, get a free safety, and then you can go out and start signing these little camp bodies, man. Bringing people in for less money, just to kind of fill the role and give a little bit of competition. That's all you're looking for with those guys. You gotta find a diamond in the rough or something. Look at the pollen coming off that freaking tree. Welcome to Georgia. Just a big ass cloud. I don't know if you guys can see. That is crazy. That's the shit that's covering my car. It's the shit that has my kids all messed up right now. This wind is killing me. I'm gonna have to do a full circle. I don't want to mess up that shoreline, so I'm gonna have to come back to it. They're usually sitting off that grass on that back side, so let me circle back. There's the truck way off in the distance. We'll take a tour of that thing later. That pollen would destroy it. That pollen kills us, man. Video looks good. Awesome. I'm glad it's finally, dude, it was so glitchy in the start. I think with guidance, Parker could do something. Smells, man, Brandon Parker is a guy that's shown flashes and then has coming out and just completely crapped the bed in other games. But I really think the more experience he gets, I don't mind having him as a depth piece. I do not want to see him for any reason take that starting right tackle position. That would drive me completely insane. And I think it would drive Carr completely insane. Try to use the wind to my advantage. Carry a short. Yeah, dude, screw that pollen, man. That stuff kills me. Like, kills me. Wake up every damn morning just congested as hell. Bluegill are popping. It's like it's super shallow in certain spots, so I gotta kind of stay off the shore. Is that sinking? All right. I'm just freelining this worm. I didn't want to put any on the bottom of this lake that you'll just bring up shit every single time. Back in these coves, man, I love this stuff. If you ever wanted to like take your kids fishing or something and you just don't know how and you want to see me put a video out like that, like just cheap way to take your kids fishing and still be able to go out and catch just like a ton of bluegill and panfish, they have a blast doing it. Got a lot of memories of doing that with my dad, man, that I'll hang on to forever. Dude finally took his boat off the water. Wonder if he got anything. Don't screw me, wind. Don't screw me. Let's stay on this shoreline. Give me just a second to get evened out. I'll get back into the comments. Just now that this seems like the stream's going good. Changed my connection. Picked up a little bit. Right off that grass pile. All right, man. Tell the guy to stop scaring the fish. That's what I'm saying, dude. Brandon Parker was a waste of a pick. I mean, we got him late, dude. Enjoy your fishing and later come on. Yeah, dude, Jack, for sure, dude. Hopefully we can get into something. We'll keep bringing it and see what we got. Change up some colors, maybe change up some lures, see if we can get into some different things. But I'd really like to lock down my first live bass. I'd be happy as hell if I could do that. We're just gonna keep rolling along. Not as clear as it was the other day. Might have to go with something a little bit darker. Got some blue and black Senkos I might for sure try out. I just picked them up. I guarantee that dude getting his boat off the water takes the same trip that I do and just follows this shoreline because there's no public access on this side. Circle back around until you get to the public access and then just dock your boat and call it a day. So hopefully he didn't take them all from me. We're just now starting to heat up a little bit. But yeah, I don't think Brandon Parker was a wasted pick. That swing tackle position is it's a tough spot, man. It's a tough job to being able to play both sides, learn both assignments. I mean, stuff like that. And to be a person and not getting like the in-game experience, it takes time to really learn that spot and be able to put it all together. So I got faith in him. I just don't want to see him as a starter, but I still think he'd be a great, like, depth, just great depth for us. But until we fill that right tackle spot, man, I'm questioning everything, because we need that right tackle and we need a free safety, man. Until we make those moves and get those two people on the team, I don't want to see the Raiders do another damn thing as far as like these free agent moves. I don't want to see any more defensive linemen. I don't know why the hell we have 13 defensive linemen on this roster right now. It's crap. When you still have gaping holes, you shouldn't have position groups completely flooded. It's the same thing with the wide receiver room. I get it, man. But like, we needed like return style wide receiver. That's not Snead. That's a rookie you could have picked up like late in the draft and brought him in as nothing more than a return specialist. But I don't know. Hopefully in the next couple days you'll see us make some kind of moves. Oh, look at that little creek right there that feeds into this. Probably gonna screw myself, but I want to see if I can get an angle. I don't know if you guys can see into the water, dude. Ton of grass, like just a ton of grass. I'm just trying to swim this trickworm over the top of it. Put it right in the mouth of that little creek. If I was a fish, I'd be hanging out, waiting for something to come out of that little creek and just hammer the shit out of it. It's shallow as hell in there. Oh, I don't want to mess up this tree. That wind is killing me. And look at it blowing me straight into this shoreline, which is a good thing. I mean, the wind's blowing this way. Bait fish will get pushed this way. Hopefully the bigger bass, there's something deep inside that tree. I could see the swirls from it. Hopefully it's not a big ass beaver or turtle chilling. That's a big ass turtle. I know you guys can't see his head popping up, but that's a big one. I fish this place. It's I'll bring you guys there probably, hopefully within the next week or two. But you're walking this river, like I'm fishing the river as I go, but I swear, like every 10 to 15 steps there's a big ass snake like coming out of the rocks, going between your feet. Like, there's water moccasin out there, but these are like, I don't know what the hell, these are just like water snakes. But you never know which one you're going to be getting into, if it's going to be a water moccasin or if it's just going to be one of the water snakes that are just like super common. I've had a few of them come up and just take my trick worm, just bite the shit out of it, bite it straight in half. End up trying to reel them in. Usually let go right before they get to you, which is scary as shit, because I don't like to mess around with snakes too much. I'm supposed to hopefully be going to the beach pretty soon, so we're going to be doing some surf fishing, talking some football. Hopefully I can get my brother to come out there. Should be a really good time, man. Get into some big redfish, hopefully some black drum. If I can get into some good sized pompano, we might end up doing a catch and cook. Bring them back to the room and just chop them up, make some dinner. I don't even really eat fish. I just want to catch it, clean it, and eat it, just because I've heard fish straight out of the ocean taste way better. I want to put it to the test. What bait? Oh, cracking. Right now I'm just throwing a watermelon trick worm. I'm gonna have to mix it up, dude. You guys have those giant snappers there. We don't have those in LA. Man, there's some huge snappers. Those alligator snapping turtles, things will take the damn finger off in a heartbeat. I saw there was a big ass snapping turtle in Florida. I saw it on the news a couple days. Dude, took a dude's arm fucking off, like from the elbow. like straight, like a clean just bite. I was, damn, dude, don't mess with those things. You see them out, even a small one, dude, will take the tip of your finger without a second thought. That's a good cast. Might have to mix it up here in a few minutes. Should have definitely been a fish sitting in that pocket. I keep getting pushed in, but I'm just going to take it for a second. I got my paddle if I need to get out of it. I'm going to try to work right in front of that grass pile. You guys that have supported me wanting to do this new crap, man, I really appreciate it. I still want to talk football. I just want to be able to fish while I'm doing it, or go hike, or go camping. I don't have to be sitting at my computer staring at the screens to go live. And I'm finally glad I've been able to prove that, not to you guys, but to myself, because I was struggling so hard to get this shit to go live. All right, let's mix this up. This colors, it's got some purple flecks in it, but it seems to kind of be just blending in. I need something to stand out a little bit more. See what we got. The last one, but this is my dirty watercolor. If you guys are out fishing and you're fishing like soft plastics and shit like that, do not throw them in the lake when you're done. Nothing pisses me off more than that. It's bad for the fish. It's bad for nature. Just don't do it. Oh man, this color looks good. I'm gonna put the purple on top just to see what it looks like. Dude, that looks way, way better. It's standing out way more in the water. All right, let's get turned back around and hit this shoreline. Gratuitous crotch shot for you. Yeah, these pedal kayaks, man, I'm talking like effortless. You really can't get into like the shallow water, but even when your wind's blowing like directly in your face, it's super easy to just keep moving. I mean, any kayak you're gonna get blown around. I've seen a lot of dudes that have their kayaks decked out with like trolling motors and shit like that, fish finders. I just want someplace to put my phone instead of just jamming it between my legs, hoping for the best if I land something. If that thing go flipping out, or if I tip this thing, that's the end of my phone, and I just got this damn thing. I'd be so pissed. All right, let's use wind. Top color. Those Senkos have so much more weight. Chunk these things. Plus they sink a little bit faster, so when I get into these open pockets where the grass is not, hopefully it will get to the bottom. I can work it more, a little bit easier, a little bit slower. I don't know if you guys can see into the water because it is a little murky today, but there's like feet of just thick grass. I'm coming up on a big patch of it now. This wind is still kicking me straight to the shore. But you can kind of see it there. The sun just kind of screwed me, but it's deep. Like, the grass itself is deep, and these fish are just sitting down inside the grass. So I try to get a couple of my buddies out here and have like a little makeshift fishing tournament. Just super tall grass. You can see it back coming out. Like that whole little cove right there is probably only about a foot of water. And then a foot of grass. So it's like technically 2 feet in that top layer. Because if you get down into that, you're just going to start tearing shit up. And you're going to scare every fish out of there. Because there's no chance a little worm's going to raise that much hell underneath the water. Some new people setting up. Trying to think if there's anything else going on. Derek Carr's birthday. Hopefully he celebrated. Probably celebrated by reading a bunch of hate comments because people don't understand what the hell they're talking about. And this wind is vicious, but damn, that's some pretty scenery, man. Oh, a lot of you guys are staying. Kick back, put it on the background. And I don't know what kind of grass that is. I'm like a grass expert, but it is thick. And I know they used to have some grass carp in here, but then catch them, or for some reason kill them. It just blows my freaking mind. And then you end up with shit like this. Or they catch them and then because carp, I mean, granted they're big garbage fish, they're still as hell, man. If you kill them right or you're real with it, come for no damn reason, end up with a ton of bluegill. Come back through with it. The grass. Keep working the line all got a lot more confidence in this new color. Greater nation of water. I don't even care if you got so damn favorite things. Blood, true. This wind's working to my advantage right now. It's keep pushing me down. Wish it was a little bit slower. I'm gonna come right into that grass. There we go. Like there's water behind all this grass, so the fish will get in there, get into the lower part of it, make their way all the way back to that tree line, and then just sit in these shallows. And I mean, you got to entice them to come out. Show my rudders all the way down. I know I always turn left. It's just easier to turn into the wind. It whips your boat around a lot faster. Come on. Big ass eagle soaring above the lake. That's it, man. That's the kind of stuff right there I love. Just you, lake, big ass eagle, watching for his next meal, just chilling. Able to turn off. Dive. Ducks are going. This back. Oh, that was like a Derek Carr dime. Dropped it right on that tree and grass. Give me a payoff for that perfect ass cast. Do a little Sasquatching. I was fishing, it's not too close to my house, but Lake Altoona, just going through, and I mean, it's a huge lake, but I was cruising a shoreline just like this, and it's just all like woods completely around it. There was a big ass black bear just standing on the shore, just staring me down. I know damn well that thing could get in the water. It's like, how fast can you pedal if there's a big ass bear coming at you through the water? We saw a deer trying to cross the lake once, probably running from a big ass bear. That's shallow as hell back there. Grass is thick. You can see, you get into this shoreline and it's... Try coming off it a little bit, playing a little bit of deeper water since we did have the cold front come through last night. That wind's gonna keep whipping me. My rudder is not helping at all right now. Come on, turn me. Just trying to use my pole to get turned. I don't like to get like straight up in the middle of the lake when I'm out here alone, just in case. You never know what kind of shit's gonna happen. That whole backside over there gets so damn shallow, but we're gonna try to hit it up a little bit. Chilling. How fast can you paddle? Not fast. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Or joke you, I have never felt this jealous in my life. Man, it's all about just chilling, just coming out and being able to talk with people and being able to fish. And I don't know, dude. Like, my mental health, really, if I don't get to do this, I'd go crazy, man. I'd be flipping out on customers. I'd be going, just screaming at every damn person I saw. But month, if you just, you can. And really, I'm one of the people you can just turn your cell phone off. Be you. Like, no bullshit. Recently, right in for you, man. I knew the fishing would probably be low today. sure I had everything set up right. Doing some surf fishing, taking, because I'll tell you right now, when we get out to that beach, we're gonna get into some small fish, cut those damn up, and we're gonna be fishing for all technically illegal in Alabama from the shore. But if you're fishing for redfish, I'll tell you right now, and you're using cut bait, there's always some sharks that like to come along, especially when you get out there right before dark and after the sun sets. Those things come into that first cut like you would not believe. I've caught 3, 4 sharks, ankle deep water, where you'll see people standing and swimming the next morning, because I mean the sharks all take off once all the people finally come out, unless it's just a big ass shark that don't care, looking to bite some ankles. But when you're walking out and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, you know that there's sharks around, but you have to walk a good like knee deep water to get that next bait in the water, dude, it's a little suspect. I'm not even gonna lie. That was grass. A nice little pocket right there. We've covered a decent amount of water. There's a cove back where we first started that I'll probably end up hitting before we're done. And I'd like to take the GoPro off and just kind of get some underwater footage. I know it's a little murky today, which sucks, but I think over by that cove it should be not as bad. That's super shallow. Sorry about the wind noise, but it is what it is. Part of being outside. Yeah. Gotta do a nice clump right there. I'm cruising some shallow water right now. Oh, I put myself in that grass. Put myself deep in that grass. Pull me up. It's not that I mind losing this trick worm or anything. I don't like to leave fishing line just out in the water. This will be a good way to show you guys though, like how far this shit actually goes back. Oh, emergency panel coming through. Damn, it's all the way down there. All right. Might end up having to eat this one. I don't want to get too far into this grass. Shit'll cut you up. Suck it back out of here. Pretty sure I've officially scared every fish in the lake at this point. I'll give me just a sec. Oh, I'm stuck on a damn log. Ah, it's my rudders. Come on up. I was wondering, I'm sitting there pedaling or paddling, I was like, not freaking moving at all. A big ass stick underneath the water. That thing is not coming out of there. That sucks. We just don't want to leave it. It's just gonna pull me right back into that same shit again. Well, I try to not do it. I don't think I'm gonna have a choice. Try to get as much of it up as I can. Yeah, ain't much I can do about that. Cut it off right here. I'd be so screwed right now. One, if I didn't have this paddle, and two, if a big ass snake came shooting out of this shit. Because God knows Georgia has some big ass snakes. That is what it is. Do your best to clean up after yourself. We'll look at the box. I like to carry this little bag when I'm out just kayak fishing. I don't know if you guys can see my hands, but I'll go ahead and do a quick little fishing knot. There are so many different fishing knots out there. Do whatever one you know, do whatever one you're comfortable with. It's the one my dad showed me when I was a kid. It's kind of still my go-to to this day. Cut off your tag end. Back in the water. Man, fishing live, it's tougher than I thought it would be, but it's all about just getting out and doing it, man. Try this purple. Been so pissed if I was just throwing that fucking bag in the water. All right, Let's work our way back up into that cove. That's viral content. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we got no squeaky chair, dude. Gotta wear the squeaky chair. I ain't complaining. I love that squeaky chair, man. Me and that squeaky chair have been through a hell of a lot together. 2 legs to choose from. Yeah, there's 2 legs over here. Only one of them's really accessible. That's what kind of sucks. You guys can see right here, like, I'm going straight into the wind. Barely pedaling, and I mean, we're moving right along. All you're missing is the beer and the smoker and us. Oh man, if it was later in the day, I'd definitely have the beer out here. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Start pushing back up. This does, man. Just looking at it, this looks cool as hell. I'm really glad this worked. This is what I call living. Oh, Lenny, how are you doing, man? Squeaky chair's still gonna be there, Marcus. You know Squeaky chair's still gonna be making his rounds and making his videos. And I can't help that my chair's real squeaky. I can't afford a new chair. Plus that chair is super comfortable. It's just a little squeaky. There we go. Chilling, man. Like this section up there ain't shit back there for miles. That's just all heavy Georgia woods. This is all city land. It looks like there's some trails and stuff cut back through there. I just don't know how to access them, but I don't have to access those trails if I just want to come out here and chill on the water. Back and chill for a little bit. Like I said, man, with these pedal kayaks, like, it's pretty much just like you're walking. It's no like a shit ton of effort. You never get tired, you're never sore the next day. I know a lot of people prefer the paddles just because they like to be able to get into that super shallow water, but I'm lazy, man. Plus I want to have my hands free so I can fish. These pedal kayaks, you can cover a ton of water pretty much effortlessly. You can take them down to the beach and get out in the shallows and into some of that like brackish water. Dude, that's so much fun, like so much damn fun. I do get real sketched out by some big ass sharks when you're out in those waters though. I've seen videos where like a big bull shark will come cruising up next to some dude's kayak and it's the same length of the kayak, and you know if that thing whipped its tail one good time or got pissed off, it could take you out of that kayak in a heartbeat. Just gotta zone it out, not even try to think about it. All right, man, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. I really appreciate all you guys coming out. If you want me to stay live, let me know. I don't mind staying live. I just don't really have much to talk about, so all the football stuff's done. Shout me out, please. Let me wipe the pollen off my phone. Ninja, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. I'm from the Philippines. Dude, you guys got some good ass fishing out there in the Philippines. I'll happily shout you out. What the heck is going on out there? Adrian, man, we're just chilling, trying to see if I can get into some bites. Seen any cool birds out there? Man, last time I was out here and I was so pissed because I deleted the footage off my GoPro. It's not like anything rare, but there was this huge crane and he was just chilling, like soared right above my head, and I had it all on my GoPro footage and I freaking erased it, man. I was so pissed. That was the coolest. And then, I mean, I see eagles cruising above the lake on a regular basis, so I always try to capture them on film when I can. Scroll through, see if I missed any of these. Check the catch for mercury before chowing facts and worms, especially when you get into those drums. Get them, Joe Cube. Try it, man. Can't believe Mark Davis bought the Vegas Stars, I can. Just extra revenue, trying to just keep money coming in like throughout season to season, so I could see it. Nice thing, man. It's so damn nice out here. I love it, dude. It's like 70 degrees. Just chilling on the open water. I wish it wasn't as windy as it is. Somewhere right back over there, I know you guys can't, there's a cave that like goes back into that hill, and I want to bring my wife's kayak out here because she doesn't have the pedals and all that shit, just to see how far back in that little cave goes, just to see what would be chilling in there. Hopefully it's not a big ass beaver den. I'd be pissed. It has a bunch of trees in front of it. I don't know if you guys have ever messed with, not like messed with a beaver, but if you're in a boat, especially like a kayak or a little pedal boat, just chilling, those things will swim by, smack the damn water with their tail. It sounds like a damn shotgun going off, just to try to scare you out of the area. Those things are mean as hell, dude. They'll come right up at your boat, smack the shit out of it with your paddle. Gustav, what's good, dude? Tupac, how are you doing? Laddie, man, we're just taking it easy today. There's some kind of little trail that comes down to that bench. I have no idea how the hell you would get back there. You like how instead of out there, now it's just back there when you're on the water? Here, real stay. I want to hit up this little cove real quick, just to show you guys how clear this water can be. When it rained like hell, you'd be able to see the bottom. Like, I'm seriously in like 8 to 10 feet of water. You can see the bottom of this lake when it hasn't rained in a while. They have not had any bites yet. Got a lot of tall grass. We had a cold front. It dropped down to about 40 last night, and we were staying pretty warm. I really thought we were getting into spring. I thought these bass would finally start to get into their spawn, but I think that cold snap kind of set everything back, pushed a lot of these fish into deeper water. And since it's my first time going live from the kayak, I didn't want to be throwing a bunch of treble hooks and shit. Just wanted to keep it with the soft plastics to see if we could get into anything. I really wanted to get, man, my first live bass. I'm going to be holding on to that damn thing. Cannot wait for that to happen. I want it to happen today. That's the whole reason we're heading back to this cove, to see if we can pull one out. Should be coming up to it here in a minute. And this place stays pretty busy. A lot of people, especially since COVID hit, they'll go get lunch and then just come out to the lake. There's a shit ton of picnic tables set up. Just sit down, chill out, eat their food. Better not be creeping on my truck, buddy. Hopefully that dude that's gonna park next to me is not fishing, because when I get out, I'm gonna be pulling up right next to him, right through all his lines and shit, because I'm not dragging my kayak any further than I have to. It's not a dick move by me. That dude made a choice. He might just be coming out to feed the birds. Oh, Baron, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you came out. Raiders, shoot back those cannonballs. That's what I'm saying, dude. Get a stick of dynamite and toss it off the side of the boat and try to get into some fish that way. I'll tell you, man, when we get into that surf fishing in the next week or two, I'll get out there pretty early in the morning, and I'll stay out there pretty damn late. Like, I'll stay out there till probably about 1 or 2 in the morning, just have the lines out. So as long as the GoPro stays on, I'll stay live. Man, it's fun because there's one, you don't know what the hell you're gonna catch, and two, you have no idea how damn big that thing's gonna be. I've pulled some massive, like, bull reds. I'm talking 40, 50 pound redfish right off the shore. And dude, ain't nothing that makes me happier than to see your pole completely bend down. Just like a little family out there feeding bread to the ducks. He's chumming that area. Yeah, he is. Chum the shit out of it. Get all those bluegill popping. They'll pull the bass over. We're coming up on that little cove. It's right up here. I want to cast back into it. It's like there's a deep spot, and then it gets shallow. I'm talking like inches of water, and then on the back side it drops off again. So I want to try to drop a bait in that back section just to see if there's one sitting just kind of patrolling that area. And then if we have this new trick color or this new worm on, if we get a bite or get into a fish over here, we might try working this first section of shoreline because it stays pretty deep. That's the only house on this whole damn lake. That dude's in charge of opening up the gate at the front every day. He's cool as hell. He's an old retired Marine. He's constantly out there shooting snakes with his little pistol. And he's got that big ass boat. That thing, I don't know. He's had it since I've known it. It's never moved. I doubt it still floats. Been coming up. In Florida, where there's, and you'll be fine. They're not coming at you. Go straight up. Like, I saw one video, catfish line, big gator, dude. Like you can see, man, look how crystal clear that shit is. Like come springtime, be able to just jump out, just stand here and fish this whole little cove. Let's see if there's something sitting. It's right where it drops off again. Grass. How's that look? Dude, that looks good as hell. Color's on point. Come on, fatty, where you at? Give me one live bass before I gotta go. Big ass tree branch down there. Have anything follow it. Try to stay above this stick. That grass is thick. I can't get back in there which sucks. But I'm really, I know it drops off like a decent amount just because I can tell by how fast my bait drops. But I know there has to be a hole back in this section because I've seen and I've pulled big bass out of this area. Out of that grass. Man, that cast really felt good. Seemed like that would have been a really good ambush point. I kind of chilled out, try to walk it off the end of this because it'll drop off. Come out of that grass. I know there's one sitting. There has to be a little bass sitting there. Doesn't look like today is going to be the day. Man, that sucks. Nothing worse than getting skunked. I do want to give you guys some underwater footage though. I do think that would be cool to see. Let me get back over into these shallows real quick. Maybe we'll be able to see some of this grass. Like I said, it's not as clear as it was, but it is what it is. Pop this thing off. It really crushes the shit out of your head if I'm lying. Let's dunk this. Dunk it and see how it goes. Alright, man, that's pretty much what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, dude. I really had a blast doing this. Leave it in the comment section if you'd like to see more videos like this. We'll keep talking raiders, fishing, camping, hiking. Do it from the desk, or we could do it outside, and we're going to continue to do both, man. So until next time, I'm Son Joku. Thank you all so much, man. I really appreciate everybody that comes out.